My name is Chris. I'm a project manager slash estimator for RestoreWorks Masonry Restoration. I do all of the estimating, the takeoffs, talk to the customers about the project and what their needs are, and try to get everything in line with what they want to spend and what we can provide. RestoreWorks was started by Don Zeidema in 1988. Started off as a small pressure washing company that just grew over the years. A few years ago, I think it was 2012, we started getting into masonry restoration and repairs. And it started flourishing after that. We had a small project. It was an add-on to a project we had in Chicago Heights to do some lintel flashings on a fourth floor that didn't have a roof. The actual roof of the building was on the third floor. So it was a very low cost, low risk, free trial, if you will. So we got a box, or two boxes. There was 11 windows. Told the guys, hey, here, try this stuff. Tell me how it is. Good, bad, indifferent. Compare it to how we normally do things. Separate flashing, separate turn bars, separate drip edge, no pre-made corners, just as normal. The guys loved it. They were thrilled at how easy it went in, but not including the prep time, which is, demoing of the brick, cleaning of the steel and all that. Not including any of that, they basically flashed 11 windows by the time lunchtime came around. And that was our introduction to the TotalFlash panels, and that's when I decided we're gonna try these guys again when we have something bigger, more substantial, to see how things go. So we started using the Mortar Knit Solutions TotalFlash panels on a project we were working with in Valparaiso, Indiana. It was a Porter County project. It used to be the Porter County Jail. They turned it into a 911 call center and juvenile detention center. The building had a lot of issues for several years on leaking windows all around the building. Their main focus was the 911 call center, mainly because of all the technology that was in there. They don't want it to get wet. So we presented the solution, which was to open up the windows, flash all of their lintels, all above the windows, to keep the water from going in. We notified them that the water was getting in from above. This wasn't going to be a fix to the water coming in. This was going to be a fix to stop the water from going into the main portion of the building and through the windows, which they completely understood and were happy with. It took us just over a month to get phase one done, which was about 36 windows and 3 door openings, along with some other miscellaneous tuck pointing and caulking around the window perimeters. Pretty standard job, pretty easy, and the TotalFlash panels made it even faster than I even imagined. But from day one, as soon as we started putting the flashing material in, we ended up having to pause because of some rains. From day one, they already said that there was no water coming in to the windows, even though we didn't even put the brick back up yet. So that gave everybody good feelings. For phase two, we decided to go with the custom cut panels, which saved even more time. And because we knew how fast everything went with the TotalFlash panels during phase one, I was able to cut costs, provide the county with better pricing, which ended up beating out a lot of our competitors by a significant margin, secured the job for us, and even though we had some issues with lifts not working for a day, having to get mechanics out, we still finished, I think, slightly ahead of schedule, even with those delays. So we couldn't be happier. The town is ecstatic about it too. The one thing that really stood out about the TotalFlash panels is how much money it saved. Just because it's so simple for the installers, they can get so much more done. A guy sits there trying to fold this self-adhered flashing, messes up, throws it away, tries it again. I mean, that's wasted time. Plus, the guy's getting frustrated. Having preformed end damps, preformed corners, prefabricated everything, it makes the job simpler, puts less stress on the guys because they don't have to think about it as hard. As long as they know the general process, everything's already there. They can just say, okay, and we're laid up. It's so great. Our guys were able to save us so much time and labor. We went from an initial estimate of 25-26% margin is where we're typically at. They blew it out of the water and got us into the 40s, which surprised everyone. We knew we saved time. We just didn't know it was that much. It it's a product I definitely use again, and I will.